Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Trambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamrutat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Trambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamrutat. Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good morning, guten Morgen. Am I audible to you? It's okay? It's okay? Right. Low? Right. So every day before I come here for prayer, or Aaron asks me, Swamiji, what is the topic today? So I have to give him the topic. So 2 days back, somebody sent me a WhatsApp message. Smile, life is beautiful. Smile, life is beautiful. Is it really beautiful? No, Swamiji, it was beautiful till we commenced learning, German and French. Now actually it doesn't appear that beautiful. Right. Life is neither beautiful nor ugly. It all depends upon the seer. Right? Or you may say that sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes ugly. Definitely it's not always beautiful, right? Sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes it is ugly. But also we can say that it depends upon the seer. For people like Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Buddha, it was always beautiful. But for us actually, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes beautiful, sometimes ugly, sometimes pleasurable, sometimes painful. Sometimes it's joyful and sometimes it's miserable. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to tell a story. The world is not really real, it's unreal. That's what our philosophers have declared. It's all like dream. Whenever we use the word dream, we understand the dream that happens, sleep, right? But a philosopher said that the wakeful state experience also, is dream only, but you take it seriously. Right, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to tell this story. There was a farmer. He had no children. After much penance, actually, a child was born in his advanced age. When he was 45, 50, a child was born. The only child, and they were actually bringing up the child very well. And one day when he was tilling the soil, actually, the neighbor comes to him and says, your son is very sick. So he goes to his house, he rushes to his home, but by then he finds there actually his son is already dead. And then the mother actually, farmer's wife, the boy's mother was weeping and weeping. And she found this man absolutely stoic, not even one drop of tear in his eyes. And then the lady got frustrated and she said to her neighbor, you just see others are also joined her in weeping. You see this man, only son born, after much tapas, after such, very late in life. Only son passed away, but there was not a single drop of tear in his eye for his son. What kind of heartless man this man is. Then the farmer replied, last night I had a dream. In the dream I was a king. I had 7 sons, 7 princes. Suddenly, my enemy, my neighboring king, actually, he attacked me. And my all sons went actually to defend the kingdom. All of them died in the battle. And my dream was broken. Now I am thinking actually, should I weep for those 7 sons or should I weep for this son? Okay? Should I weep for those 7 sons who I had, last night, my dream, or should I weep for this son? You may find it little difficult to grasp, because this is actually the crux of Vedanta is there in this small story. The wakeful state experience is also unreal. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa became the priest of the Kali temple in Dakshineshwar. It was consecrated in the year 1855. His goal in life was to see God, because we are all in samsara, there is some sufferings, there is joy. Nobody actually has only happiness in this world. So he wanted to know God. Why did God create a world of this kind? Why he could have kept only happiness for human beings? But whenever you look around, you just so much of suffering for everybody. And so, how to know God? You see, there is a creation. We have not done the creation. There are stars, the planets, the air, water, fire. We have not done. We are part of the creation. Sometimes we forget this. We are not the creator of this universe. Somebody else has done it. Who has done it? God has done it, right? The answer that we have is God. Some higher power has done it. We call that higher power by the name God. So, creation and creator, 2 things now. See, you wanted to know the nature of the creator. How to know? You have to ask the creator, you reveal thyself to me. Naga kannapadu deva ani nu prarthana cheyali ante kada, what else you will do? So he worshipped that God actually as mother. You can worship God as father, you can worship as mother, you can as friend, as any relationship is okay. But Sri Ramakrishna preferred to consider that God actually as mother and started worshipping, in that temple, Dakshineshwar, that God as Mother Kali. So every day what he would do, he would go and offer his puja and pray before the idol of the Mother Kali. Oh Mother, you reveal thyself to me. You have done this universe. You have created this universe. Okay? I am your child. Reveal thyself to me. Nu naku kanapadu. So again and again, you would pray and pray. You roll on the ground and with greatest, feeling and bhakti and devotion and pathos, he worshipped Mother. But Mother never appeared before him. He waited and ultimately got totally exhausted. I can't actually do anything more. Okay? So much I am praying for you, but still you are not coming, you are tarrying, you are delaying, you don't want to show yourself to your son. So he was about to chop off his head by taking the sword out of Mother's hand. Mother Kali has sword in her hand. And that was the moment actually he had God realization. He saw God. How did he see? What was his experience? Suddenly the wall, the image, everything dissolved into something, very beautiful and torrid light. Everything got dissolved, including his body and mind, everything is got all one uniform experience they could experience. So he also felt unconscious. Everything dissolved into one homogeneous existence. Afterwards, the world really became unreal for him. It appeared like a dream for him thereafter, after that experience. With reference to that experience, the world has become unreal for him. It's just a dream. In 2022, physics Nobel Prize went to people actually who said that the world is only an appearance. What our philosophers have been saying for millennia, it's not real. There is no solid three-dimensional universe out there. It's real. It's only an appearance in your mind. Okay? An experience that is born in the mind is not real because the mind itself is a fictitious projection of consciousness. Okay? The conclusion is, మనస్సు కూడా నిజం కాదు, మనస్సు భగవంతుడి నుంచి వ్యక్తమైనటువంటి ఒక ఇన్ఫీరియర్ మోడిఫికేషన్. సో ఎనీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ బోర్న్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్, వెదర్ ఇట్స్ పెయిన్ఫుల్ ఆర్ ప్లెజరబుల్, ఇస్ అన్రియల్ బికాస్ ద సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, ద బేస్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, ద మైండ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఈజ్ అన్రియల్. ఆ అనుభవం తర్వాత రామకృష్ణ పరమహంసకి ప్రపంచం మొత్తం కలగా కనపడింది. ఓకే, లైఫ్ విల్ బీ ఎంటైర్లీ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఫర్ యూ వెన్ యాక్చువల్లీ యూ గెట్ దట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అండ్ సీ దిస్ వరల్డ్ with the reference point of that experience. For Buddha, it all appeared beautiful because now afterwards you see, it's all God's magic, it's all sport, it's all Leela of that ultimate creator. But we take it too seriously and we suffer in life, which is only a dream. What I want to tell you, don't take life and happenings in life too seriously. Okay, it's only really a dream. But since we don't have that ultimate experience which Ramakrishna Paramahamsa had or Buddha had, and we take it too seriously, but you don't. Our ultimate conclusion, ultimate generalization of philosophers or rishis have given is this: the world is only a sport of the Lord. Otherwise, what happens? Every happening in your life, you take it so seriously, and then you break down. So it's very important to have that reference point that world is only a play of the Lord. He is our Father, He is our Maker. Have this intellectual conviction, one day you will have the spiritual realization. Afterwards, you really see this world only as a dream appearance. It is not real, it's not solid, it's not substantial. There is that energy, there is that intelligence behind which our people prefer to call it as Chaitanya or consciousness. Physicists actually call it as energy. Matter is not real, there is energy. But energy is only physical connotation. Energy has to be with intelligence, then only creation comes. That is a really dynamic thing. So our people have aptly called it Chaitanya or consciousness. Matter is unreal, matter is only a projection from the Chaitanya. As Chaitanya, we are eternal, we are immortal, we are immutable, we are deathless, we are infinite. I have already given you the example of ocean and wave. The wave can never be separated from the ocean. Okay, we are like waves now. Behind us actually is that consciousness, infinite consciousness. Even if you want to get separated, you cannot be separated. Even if you are an atheist, you can never be separated from God. You are always in God and with God, and we can never be separated from that ultimate truth which is infinite, which is immortal. The more you remember it and more you go closer to it, that's all. Okay, that's why you say repeat God's name and just remember God, and actually God will come to you. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. This much for today.